Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So currently, based on the high and low of the day on my trading setup, we are supposed to be selling. Yeah, we're supposed to be selling, but unfortunately, the way the market is moving, although at this time now, this is 3 o'clock, about 2 minutes after 3. So after the movement to the upside, you know I was waiting for a sale, and I was all my setup already was to sell at this particular session, which is the London session. But unfortunately, the market went to the opposite side of the trend, which make me somehow confused. Even though if I wanted to take a trade on that, I will also make money based on what I've seen. But I just feel like this is going against your rules and regulation I've set for myself. So I'm going to show you what I'm actually trying to explain to you guys, and see what the market is currently doing at the GBP JPY pair. So let me just turn the screen of my system so that you will see what I'm trying to explain. So guys, this is what I'm trying to explain. For today's date, you can see, um I don't want to check this. Rather, let me bring my phone so that you see what I'm trying to explain. Like, if you check from this my other phone, today date is Thursday 16. It's already like 6 minutes after 3. So this is JBP JPY. You can see from here. So let me just go back from the beginning of the week so that you can see what I was trying to explain to you guys. Or rather, let me go to 4-hour time frame, then I will go all over to Monday. 4 hours, enter. Yeah, so let me brought out this massively. Okay, so from a Monday, from this, you can see from the screen there, my high and low already be plotted, which is these two first 4-hour candle we are seeing here. So we waited all over from a Monday. There was no major breakout. It was on Tuesday we saw this recent bullish breakout at the first 4-hour candle on Tuesday. But after the first one, the second 4-hour candle also pulled down the candle to this downside and giving us a full breakout at this zone. That's already giving us a confirmation that for this week we are going to be, our trade management is going to be for a sell for this week. But let's keep on going. Let me keep on after this. Okay, this was Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, let me show you guys how the market move for those times. This was on Tuesday, and this currently Wednesday. From this, you can see there was no major setup for any sell. Like, after what the market have done on this my zone during the London session. Let me check from my 8 p.m. because that we are normally observe what the market is about going to do. So this is 8 o'clock. Okay, from this I've already seen my two recent high for my trend line, because if you watch from my 8 a.m. candle here, which is during the session of London, during the time frame of London session, if you watch from this 8 a.m. candle, or probably from 9 a.m., you will see that the market has already given us a setup for us to place our trade. But let me go with this 8 a.m. because this is where the setup has already been placed. Let me draw my trend line. Oh, this is some black. Let me make some setting on this. I recently changed this to black because with the widescreen the thing is not clear on my phone, so I have to go back again and do that. So guys, just stay with me. Let me take you guys to the process. All you have to do, just let me remove this. All you have to do, just go to setting, this bar here, click on setting. Yeah, you come all over to canvas. I think so. You come all over to canvas to this crossbar. Where did I make that changes? I'm not actually sure about this, but let's keep checking. But I believe it's somewhere here. Okay, I've gotten the. Let me go back again and show you the process to that. All you have to do again, just go to setting, or probably if you click your trend line here, if you click your trend line, if you want to change the color, depend on what is showing on your screen. Once you click the trend line or whatever line you want to click here, you see the same thing. Once you click any line here, then if you want to change the color to white, currently now this is white, I've already changed it to white, but if you want to change it, let me say if you want to change it to blue or whatever other color you want to change it, all the whole color is there. All you have to do, just go to this bar here, this line tool and color, just click it, then you put it to any color you want to put it to. So let's just go with pink for this tutorial. You see, that's convert to pink. You see, so I'm going to be taking white because white is somehow very broad for this. Let me remove this. Oh my god. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is 8 a.m. You can see based on this candle I've already seen my two recent. Oh, what is this? Forgot to remove this trend line I put before. Okay, based on that candle you can see this is the two recent. What is happening to this now? Okay, this is the two recent high for me to plus my trend line. You can see it from there. This was 8 a.m. This was the 8:15. So immediately at this break out of this trend line, probably the setup have already been made and I will have take up this buy for here, but we are not on a buying setup. I'm just showing you something I will have do on this day, which is Wednesday. I didn't take any trade there because I just want to maintain my risk and management. Never want to go against the trend of the week, but just for you to play smart on this, you gonna need to be very very careful. Probably if you are risking any money, any of your capital on this kind of trade, let it not be the amount you want to risk if you are trading to the flow of the trend. Understand? Like example, let me say if I were to take the trade, if I was planning to take a 50% of my account on a sell on this, I would decide to take like 20% of my account to take this buy setup. Why? Because this is against our trend, this is against the trend of the week, so I couldn't take any trade there. So let me go all over to today's trade and show you what happened there so far. Let me remove this. I didn't take the trade though. Like I said before, I was still waiting for my sales setup because this market for this week has already given me that I'm going to be taking a sell for this. So from this buyer, let me remove this, remove this, let me delete it so that you see the process of this. So from this candle, this was the 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's 8 a.m, 8:15. So if you check from this now, if you check from this chart, exactly from this 8 a.m candle, you can see that there's no recent high for me to plot any trend line. Both the support and resistance level of it, there's no recent two trend line for me to two recent high, sorry, there was no two recent high or two recent low for me to plot my trend line, to draw my trend line. So in this aspect of this scenario now, if this was me now, what I would have done on this, like this is what I would have done on this. Since there was no two recent high or two recent low for me to plot my trend line, this was only the recent high and this at this 8 a.m candle. So what you just easily do is just to collect enough, maybe your trend line or whatever you want to use there, but I prefer this particular rectangle shape because this is very this is very straight. So this is what I did this morning. I was like, if the market break to this upside, I'm going to be taking a buy from here. Then for a sell for this, I don't think there's any recent low for me to plot any sell from this, because if I say I should take a sell now, that means I'm going to be waiting for the breakout of this recent low, which is very far from what the market is trying to do here. So rather, I will just wait for the buy, because I can see the market is only moving to the upside based on what I've seen here. This was the 8 a.m, 8:15, 8:30. Let's assume maybe if I should take a sell from this point now, because after this bullish candle I'm seeing here, the market have already given me an option for me to set up my sell level, which is something like this, but it's already too far. It's already too far from here, because if I should take any sell after this bullish candle, it's going to be during the New York session. That is why I say it has already been far from me. Like the market for today, for a sell setup, is already too far for me to plot any. There's no sell setup for me based on what I'm seeing here. You understand? So if I say I should take the trend line all the way from here, then keep waiting for a breaker, you see that there's nothing actually here. So when the market got to this level here, so I saw that this can be a buy setup that is coming all this way, and I myself, I'm not even ready to plot any buy setup, because I don't want to make a very wrong move. So even aside from that, that was when I broke this rectangle shape at this recent high here. That let me just see what the market is going to do. Although I didn't take the trade, this is just something that I just did practically to see what the market is going to do at this place. So I drew this rectangle shape here. Let me remove this. Then I've decided in my mind that let me see what the market is going to do at this place, although I didn't have any intention of taking any buy here. This is my 23 pip, 20 pip, or 25 must. Let me just put it at 25. So after the breaking of this candle here, so if I should take the trade, guys, I'm just doing this based on practical level. to see another aspect of trading, even though I've already exaggerated that I'm going to be selling for this week. Well, you can see what the market is trying to do. That is why I said the market is always dynamic. Nobody can know the next move on the market. All you have to do is just learn how to maintain your risk and management, and also work on your psychology when it comes of this forex trading. So after the breaking of this candle, you can see from here, if I should take any trade, it will be at the recent it will be at the recent 15-minute candle of this bearish candle at this zone. Let me just see any zone from here, because if I should take the trade, I will have taken immediately at the end of this bullish candle. At the end of this bullish candle. So let's just say this is 15-minute candle, probably from 60 seconds or probably 2 minutes of the closing of this candle. That when I will have take my buy, so that I will be on this trade on time. So let's see how many pips this market gave us at this zone. From that zone here to here, that's about 36 pips. That is about 36 pips. So you can see that it's not even up to 1 to risk reward. That's one of another disadvantage of going against your rules or going against your trade. Like I said before, if I should take this kind of trade, it's either I cut off my percentage of my risk reward, or if I should enter the trade, my risk reward is not going to be like 1 to 2 risk reward. It's going to be like a scalping trading style of forex, like a scalping. I'm not going to be long on this. So you can see what happened there. It went up and giving us about 30 something pips, and red all over down to this place again. So guys, that's all for today. Let us see what tomorrow Friday trade is going to be like.